Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chef P, and today we are making breakfast burritos. So we're making delicious sausage, egg, and cheese burritos, but we're kicking it up a notch. We've got a little bit of veggies to add in there too, and we're gonna have the most beautiful morning. We're gonna kickstart our morning with a big breakfast burrito, and I'm gonna break it down for you right now. All right, so let's get started with our protein. Protein first, I already went ahead and gave our non-stick pans a spray. I'm just using some butter spray. You can use oil, whatever you like to use. And then I've got our pork sausage. So you can use turkey. You can even make it vegan and have like little beans. We are gonna add some beans in here. So I got my pan on about a medium heat. Let's turn it up a little bit. And then I'm also going to add some red kidney beans in here. And what I have on the side is a little bit of herbs. So you can use some herbs here. I have some thyme, I have some sage. I love using sage with sausage. Sometimes they give you that option when you purchase it at the grocery store. You can get sage incorporated with your sausage. But let's start with the thyme. I like to grab my thyme from the top and then run my fingers down the stem here, and then I can get all of my leaves off. And I like a lot of oregano, like thyme, oregano, these kinds of things. I love it. And our sage, I'm just gonna leave it in the pan whole like this so I can fish it out later. So we're gonna get that cooked up. I got my beans and my sausage. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So I've got about a quarter cup of sausage, pork sausage, and then a quarter cup of beans. So I'm gonna let that get brown. And in the meantime, I'm gonna work on our veg. So let me move this over here. And also, sausage has a lot of seasoning already inside, so I don't add too much salt or pepper to sausage. It's pretty well, it's just delicious. But let's start with our veg. So over here, I've got some onion. So I've got like a Vidalia onion that I've already shredded. I chopped that up, and then I'm going to add some lemon to that and a little salt, pepper. So lemon is gonna, for me, I like to add a little lemon to my onion, kind of reduce it down. And I'm gonna add some garlic and herb. Since I'm making eggs, I usually don't like to put fresh garlic in my eggs. That's just me. You can use fresh garlic if you like, but I have some garlic and herb seasoning. I'm just gonna add that to my onion instead. And then I've got the money. I got the Prosperity Money spinach. Spinach is really good for strength and just for iron content. I love using spinach, and it kind of resembles paper money. So that's where the money's at. Make sure you're healthy and happy. Okay, so I'm gonna get these wilted down, and I'm gonna turn on my heat, and then I'm going to go ahead and crack some eggs, and then we'll add them to our spinach. I'm gonna make sure these cook up a bit, and I'll be right back. All right, I just want to give you a little visual of our sausage cooking down with our beans, and then I've got my spinach wilted down. Really, I should have added a little bit more spinach. Actually, it cooks down to practically nothing, but it's packed with fiber and really good nutrients in the spinach. So let's crack our eggs. I want to give one hard crack on the surface. And then let's give these a nice little beat. So you want to whisk some air into it. That's why I like using a fork. And then I'm going to add a little bit of butter to my eggs. Yes, my mom, she used to make eggs with milk, and that's one way you can stretch it. So if you're making a lot of burritos, then you can add milk to it, but I'm just adding butter. And then I'm gonna add that to my beautiful spinach. Yes. Okay, and then, that's gorgeous. Just make sure you covering everyone the bottom of your pan. And then I'm gonna add a little bit of tomatoes. Bring some color to the party. Tomatoes also bring a little bit of juice. So if you are planning on doing a meal prep for the week, you might want to add a little bit of tomatoes in there so that can bring some more juice into your burritos, because you don't want it to be dry. You want it to be nice and moist. So I add a little bit of tomatoes in there. And I'm gonna let that cook down a little bit. And oh, my cheese. So what's to make a sausage, egg, and cheese without the cheese? So let's add a little bit of cheddar. I've got some shredded cheddar. And I'm going to also add a little salt and pepper at this point too. So I got some pink Himalayan salt. I actually picked this up from the Dollar Tree, so you can get some like really good quality stuff from there. Just check it out. Check out their spice aisle. And some cracked pepper. And there's already salt and pepper in our sausage and bean mixture that we have, so you don't have to add too much, just a little bit. All right, so I've got now. Even at this point, you can make an omelet right here. You can just fold it over and make an omelet. But I want like a nice scramble, and I'm going to add my protein into my eggs. So I'm just gonna break it up a little bit, and then this actually didn't really even produce too much oils on the bottom. If you did have a lot of oils, then I would say drain that out. I'm gonna fish out that sage leaf that I had earlier. But since there's not that much oils, I'm gonna add this directly to our eggs. Ooh. Now that is a nice scramble. Okay, I'm turn my heat off over here. I'll move you over actually. All right, and now we can begin to build our burrito. Now, who wouldn't want to wake up to something like this? Let me get my things together so you can see my burrito station. Okay, I've got my flour tortilla. And then you can I got also a little butter still. So I put a little bit of butter on my tortilla here. Just a little bit down. So you can, have a little moistness on the base. I like to do it just in the middle. So you're gonna take your tortilla where you wanna put your mixture in the middle. A little butter there. You can use mayo too if you like mayo. If you like ketchup or hot sauce, you can add that here too. I'm not going to add that, so I'm just gonna leave it plain. And then I'm gonna take my eggs, sausage, beans, spinach, tomato, cheese mixture. I'm gonna pile it right in the middle, nice and tight. And then I still have a little bit left over. This is for the chef, so I'll try that myself. And then I'm gonna add maybe a little bit more cheese on top before I close. Remember to like and subscribe to my page, Leah May's Catering Group. So go ahead and click that notification bell too. Thank you for the support. All right, and then this is how you fold your burrito. You're gonna pull it up, you're gonna fold it on top, and then you're gonna take the ends and push them in. And then you're gonna roll it over on itself. Nice and tight. Beautiful. Okay, so that's a little pocket of success. I feel like I'm successful with that. All right, so to our pan, I'm gonna add this back in. Actually, I want to get like a little crisp on the top, so I'm gonna seal it closed. I'm gonna put it back in. You can see here. And then I'm gonna, since I'm not gonna have this right now, I'm gonna wrap it up and I'm gonna show you how, if you were going to do a meal prep, you can just take a little foil paper and you're gonna put a little bit of cooking spray on your foil paper, so when it freezes, it doesn't get stuck to the actual aluminum foil. And then when this is ready, I will add it over to my plate. Now, if you wanted to just garnish it, you can right now. You can eat and garnish and it's good to go. And also it'll keep in the freezer for about a week, so you can have it nice and fresh. And in the morning, when it's a busy morning, you can just pop it into the oven and keep it on a 350-degree oven for a good 10 minutes, and it would be ready to go for busy mornings. All right, so let's try to get it out here. So I want to show you. I'm gonna wrap it up for you. Maybe I should have got a bigger spatula. Ah! It's burrito time. Okay. So this is your burrito, and then you're gonna wrap it the same way. So you're gonna pull it up on the sides, and then fold it over. Bam, you're gonna label it, sausage, egg, and cheese deliciousness. Yeah, I really inspire you to go out. Make sure you go out and try this burrito. Let me know what you think. Post it in the comments below. What would you add? How would you tweak it? Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.